All right, the building is done. So now we're focusing on the lot. As you watched in our last video, we moved over 2 shipping containers. Let me show you why we're doing that. All right, so why set the lot up this way with the 2 shipping containers in the front? Well, let me show you. So we own pretty much from the road over to the Jeep over there, all the way back to this concrete wall that you see. And then there's a fence line that goes along these rows of trees. We're gonna continue that on out to this front shipping container. In between the two, we've got roughly about a 20-foot span that we're gonna put a chain link fence in for security, and then use the lot for RV, boat storage, and any kind of storage that anybody has for large equipment. So hopefully we attract some pretty good clients out here with the security that we'll have with the shipping containers up front, and then a really good chain link fence around the lot. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this efficiently so I don't drag this thing out, but the first step we're gonna do here is we're gonna treat the roofs of the shipping container. The one on the back has a few rust spots that we're gonna have to treat first, but the one in the front is ready to roll for the sealer that we just bought. So each one of these shipping containers, roughly it's a 40-foot high cube, so about 320 square feet for each roof. So that takes roughly about a 5-gallon bucket per application. All right, so the deal is I went out and I looked at some of the stuff that was out on the market. There were some that was about half the price of the Henry Tropicool system that I actually went with. But when you read the fine print, you have to do 2 applications of those. So 2 applications at half the price each essentially comes out to the same price of the Henry. So you might as well do it once, right? The other advantage was lifetime guarantee, 100% silicone. And I just seen a lot better reviews with the Henry. So anyway, we're gonna apply it to the top of these things, and hopefully everything goes out okay. So here's what the Henry's Tropicool application looks like when you're done. As you can kind of see there, it fills in all the cracks. Did a really good job. We put it on pretty thick, but it looks very uniform. Let's go down here and look at some of the worst spots that we've got in on the other end of the container. This was actually a spot where they welded like a new piece in, so I had a lot of rust spots around the edges, but as you can see, it's pretty well sealed. And this is the spot where we were grinding earlier in the video. As you can see on there, it's all covered up and all good. So don't expect any more leaks on this thing. All right, so here is what the entrance to the storage lot is going to look like from the Starbucks parking lot here. We've got a heavily used shipping container that I just purchased on this side. And then we also have the one that I just renovated last year on this side. So chain link gate is going to go right between there for secure access into the lot. We're pretty much dead on with the exit to Starbucks here, so a pretty nice location, but you know, it still needs a little bit of curb appeal. So what we're going to do is match up the paint from the building and continue it on into these storage containers right here. So it should look pretty sharp, but I'd have some prep work that I need to do before I start painting. So let me show you what I'm going to do.